Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Candicelehn with Edina Realty, and today I wanted to have a discussion with you about whether you should accept or reject a lowball offer. Now, there's really two trains of thought on this one. You'll have the first group of agents that say, you know what, you can do better. Let's just throw this offer out and hopefully something better comes along in the future. The other group of agents will say, you know what, let's counter this offer. Let's see what we can get the buyer to do. So let's say that you decide that you want to counter this offer, which you absolutely can do. So let's say Mr. or Mrs. Seller, your house is listed at $350,000 and the buyer comes in with an offer of $300,000. Now, to start negotiations right away, you can go down to $345,000 or $340,000, and then you'll sign a counteroffer addendum and send it over to the buyer's side. At that point, it's in their court to decide what they want to do. So when they respond, it'll kind of give you an idea of where the buyer stands, if they really want your home or not. So if they come up $5,000 or $10,000, it might show they really aren't that interested and that they'd be okay moving on to a different house. But let's say that they come up to $325,000. Well, now you're only $20,000 apart and you're really in the realm of negotiations here. So you can keep countering and try to get to a middle number that works well for both of you. Otherwise, the other scenario is if you really want to receive that $350,000 number, you're really stuck on that one. Don't feel bad. If you want to counter back at $350,000, you can absolutely do that. So you'll kind of show the buyer that you're really not willing to nudge. You're definitely not willing to go down to $300,000 or $315,000. You would like your $350,000. So then you'll sign the counteroffer addendum again. We'll send it over to the buyer side, and then they'll make a decision on what they want to do. If they're not willing to come up even close to your number, at that point, the negotiations could stop. But if you didn't try, you wouldn't know if the buyer's willing to come up or get close to your number at all. So I would never suggest to a seller that they reject an offer right away at all, because the buyer's intentions could just be to try to get the house at the best possible price. You're trying to sell at the highest price. The buyer's always trying to get the best price. So while this video is only about negotiating price, there's a lot of things in a real estate transaction that can be negotiated. So if you have any questions, comment below, like the video, subscribe if you want to see my future videos, and I'll see you next week.